Hey, how's it going, fam? Welcome to today's segment of Tuesday Seeds. As we close out the year, we're going to share with you a little bit of our storytelling series. And today we're going to start things off with our co founder, Mama Ross, as she shares a little bit about food and her childhood. Stay tuned.
I can remember living in Kansas City as a little girl, and it would snow. And I remember in my mind, they would take us outside when it snowed so bad. And I remember, I guess somebody shoveled the sidewalk because I can right now in this body I'm in now, I feel my little girl's body, and I remember standing on the sidewalk, and the snow was taller than me, and I still remember I can still see myself. I can still see myself standing there because it used to get real cold in the winter in Kansas City and then real hot in the summers. And the depression was going on. And my dad, it was hard to find jobs. And I remember my dad would be fussing when he came home trying to find some work because during the depression, black people couldn't stand in them food lines. If you ever see pictures people during the depression, you see all mostly white people standing there getting food because everybody was kind of on the same boat. It just wasn't, you couldn't buy any food. And I remember my mom had a garden in the backyard, and she made greens and cooked greens and cabbage and green beans and stuff in her garden. And I remember in that same house where the snow was tall, I remember I wanted to help my mama one day, and so I guess she was hanging out clothes or something, and she had went and picked her greens and had her some newspaper laying on the kitchen table. And here I'm a little girl, 2.5, 3 years old, and I wanted to cook like my mama, so I was going to surprise her. So this is in Kansas City. And so I remember I could still see it. I could see the kitchen and everything. And I could watch my mama, but, being a child, you don't get the details. So I said, I'm going to cook these greens for my mama. I remember my mind saying that. And she had a big old pot that she would cook the greens in. Well, I didn't think about what kind of meat, salt, pork, or whatever she put in it. I just wanted to cook and surprise her. And so what I did is we had a gas stove. And I remember seeing my mama turn it on. And I turned it on, got the flames up, and I took them greens off the table. Now, these is greens straight out the garden. They still got the dirt and everything. And my mom hadn't even picked them and washed them. But I didn't know. And I remember putting them in the pot. And I was so excited because I was going to cook dinner for my mama. And I put them greens in the pot and set the pot up on it. No water, dirty greens. But I didn't know none of that. And I was so happy because I thought I was cooking. And during that time, my dad said sometimes when they didn't have enough greens and cabbage and things like that growing in the yard, he would go out at night and go to people's yards and pull up dandelion greens, and which was really a weed. But he would pick those so that we'd have something to eat when we didn't have stuff growing in the garden, and bring them home. And my mom was a good cook. She always was an excellent cook. And they seasoned up them dandelion greens and made some hot water cornbread. That's when you ain't got no milk, you don't have no eggs to put in it, you don't even have no butter to put on them. And but I remember the mama coming back in the house, and I was so happy because I thought in my little child mind that she was going to be happy because I had made dinner. She was upset. Didn't have no greens to be burning up. So I had them on there just thinking I'm doing what my mama was doing. And when she it didn't probably take all that long, but when she came back in that kitchen, she was upset. I got my butt popped real good that day. But I was a child, and in my mind, I thought that I was really doing something like a grown-up and going to help my mama cook. I remember that so well. There's so many memories that I still have that are so vivid to me, even that young.